Okay, hello guys, and today I am going to talk about the new Casio that I bought, some of my experiences about the Casio, this casi-oak actually. So yeah, it's like the second of the newest watches that I bought. I bought another one that I'm just going to like dive a little bit since it's like the most sold watch over the whole world. So yeah, today I'm going to talk to you about the Casio edifice efr-s108 in the like textured, I don't know if you can see, but it's supposed to be a textured green color. So yeah, let's just go and I'll simply talk about it for a little bit. Right, so here's the watch. I'll get you a little bit deeper on that textured dial, because why not? I mean, you can't really see like how textured it is until you see it in person, but at least a reference. So, um, the first thing is the finishing on the case and the bracelet. It's two different finishing. So, here you have polished at 6 and polished at 12, and of course the sides here are also polished from down the case, protruding till like a little bit like a Nautilus. I would say this watch is basically I guess the combination of Nautilus and the Royal Oak and Tissot. Because of the bracelet it looks like a Tissot. The Royal Oak has this octagonal bezel, and it has like the little protruding sides as the Nautilus has. So yeah, two different types of finishing. You can see of course the vertical brushing, maybe you can't, but yeah, you can see the vertical brushing on it. Goes from top to bottom, as well as the screws, those are brushed. And here is like the vertically brushing again, and here is of course the vertical brushing. So why I say two finishing, and it is actually three kinds of finishing, because you see the case has kind of a strange like I don't know how to describe it. You see how it's all, you know, sharp and octagonal in the case, but on the bracelet it's kind of rounded, where that upsets me a little bit, because yes, here you have of course polishing on the sides, you have the polishing, but then you have a rounded brushing on the whole link, which really doesn't suit the watch. They could have made it either round brushing on the whole entire thing, including the case, or if they went, you know, strictly like you know, angular kind of brushing, or I think you know what I mean, the kind of brushing on the case. They could have done it with the links themselves. But outside of that, I think the watch looks alright. I mean, the brushing isn't the whole selling of the watch, neither is the bracelet. If you bought the watch for that reason, you are going to get a PRX. But this watch is famous for its dial. Then I want to have a like Grand Seiko kind of, you know, snowflake or something watch. And this one features that like texture dial, which I've grown to love. Um, and yeah, I mean, that's about it for the dial and for the case. For the bracelet, although, it's of course folded links, which are not too hard to like size down. Although if you have size like mine, it's just going to be like about 6.25 inches. It's just going to be um, just a little bit overhanging, but nothing crucial. About the clasp is normal, like I don't know how to explain it, but the clasp is okay. It's not too bad and it's not like the top of the clasp. You have, of course, 3 types of micro adjustments. They could have done with 4 because you have the space for 4, really. You have the efr-s logo. Also, yeah, you have the Casio logo here still. Sapphire glass, which I mean, I don't care if it's really sapphire or hardlex. It doesn't make a difference to me. I kind of drop watches way more often than I do scratch the crystal, but yeah, I mean, it's sapphire. It's cool to have like a sapphire crystal on a watch that is like 100 euros, a little bit more, but yeah, 100 euros. Let me actually zoom to the dial. I think the lightning, oh yeah, here you could, I think, see the dial better, but I guess, I mean, that's what I wanted to say about that part. The watch is a little bit bigger at 38, but realistically you're looking at 40 millimeters and around, I think, 49 millimeters lug to lug, I'm not too sure. But when you strap it on the wrist, it doesn't look like too small on me, although it's just on the brink of being too big. So yeah, it's super slim, and that's what I like about it. But my opinion is that I would fancy better a smaller diameter watch with a little bit of thickness than a bigger diameter than this with the smaller thickness. So yeah, but the watch is great. I've always wanted this casi-oak to buy to see if it's too big or not. Turns out it's not. Turns out it is just right on my left wrist. On my right wrist that I wear my watches, and I'm just going to give you a hint of what the next watch is going to be. On this wrist, it just is, in my opinion, amazing. It looks great, it looks proportional, as I said, not too big, not too small, so if you do have a smaller wrist like me, about 6 inches or 6.25 inches, I think this is going to look very nice on you. So here we go, another wrist roll. The bracelet is not as some other YouTubers say. I would say that it's okay. It's not like the top of the class, of course, but you have the brushed finish, you have the polished finish. I mean, uh, as I said, the crown of the dial of the watch actually is the dial, and it just looks amazing. It looked like awful at the first in pictures it doesn't look that good, but in real life it definitely looks stunning and it looks very nice. It doesn't catch scratches that easily, and yeah, I mean, I like the watch overall. It's a great pick. So you know what, actually my recommendation says, if you are looking for a watch that looks like it's $1,000, uh, has a textured dial and has the dial colors of this watch, go for it 100%. But if you're looking more forward a watch that's more like a PRX, which has 100 times better finishing and you know, somewhat of a better loom, and it's of course Swiss heritage, then yeah, absolutely go for the PRX. Don't go for this one. Save for the PRX and go for it. But of course, as I said, if you like the dial of it, if you like the size of it, as you can see from the third person, the size of it, it's honestly great on my wrist. Just go for this one. I guess that's it. See you in the next video, I guess. Peace, and may God bless you all.